Welcome to today's edition of Wikipedia. Today we're going to be reviewing a book called The Behavior Gap by Carl Richard. Let's jump in. So the first point we're going to be underlining is the behavior gap itself. It happens when there's a shift between what we should do and what we actually do. So there's no alignment between what we think we're meant to be doing and what we do. So we have a lot of online investment experts who tell us where we should be putting our money. Rather than taking their advice as gospel truth, think about what your personal goals are financially and work with that downwards to be able to craft what your own investment goals will be. You know, when you have so much money, it can buy you only so much happiness. And then beyond this point, it's just a tool for pursuing your personal goals. So what are your personal goals? You have to define it so that when you have those stacks of cash, you'll be able to push them into where will be meaningful for you as a person. Imagine you're thirsty, hot scorching sun, and then someone offers you a bottle of Fanta. You've taken the first one. As you're putting down the cup, they're offering you a second one. As you're putting down the cup, they're offering you a third one. The satisfaction you get from the first one is not the same as the third one. It's really become a burden beyond a certain point. Same thing with your finances. After a while, it just becomes stacks of cash if it's not channeled to your personal goals. So what are your personal goals? Mainstream media encourages you to do what every other person is doing, and it takes you away from your own personal goals. You have to be firm in what you believe is right for you as a person and not go ahead with the herd. It's called herd mentality. Doing this one thing because everybody else is doing it. It doesn't serve your purpose, so you shouldn't be doing it. So our next point is really around staying on track with your financial plan by preparing for surprises. You know, the difference between a plan and planning is that a plan is predictive. Is you determining what will happen in the future, which you can't. Give, for instance, what happened in 2020. COVID affected every single person in the world. Nobody could have planned for that. Planning, on the other hand, is course correcting along the way. So you make a plan, it doesn't quite work out the way you want it to work. Have a plan B, have a plan C. And then when that doesn't work out, course correct along the way. It's better to be amenable than stiff. So we're going to do a workshop with this next point, right? I want you to put your thinking cap on. Assume that somehow all your assets were sold. Every single one you have, shares, cars, things, everything you have was sold, and they hand the money to you. Which ones will you buy back? And which ones will you let go of forever? Those ones are the important ones to keep. Don't be too emotionally attached to your assets that you don't know when it's stagnating. It's important to do this check every once in a while. In our culture, most people don't like to discuss money with friends and family because there's talk about jealousy, envy, strife, things like that. It's very important to be able to be honest about where you are financially so that people don't overestimate your pocket for you and then put you under pressure. It's important also to talk to your children about finances, talk to them about tax, talk to them about inflation. Things are getting more expensive. Talk to them about it so that they are aware of these important economic factors from childhood and they can make good decisions going on. Final point, when it comes to your finances, keep your decisions simple and borderline boring. You know the saying that simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. It applies to your finances as well. Keep it simple. No need for whistles and bells. This book has been such an eye-opener for me and my team. During the course of recording this video, we went into some personal financial planning tips that will be helpful for you. We've put a template in the bio that you can download and use for your own personal planning. It encompasses your finances, your personal goals, things that you'd like to achieve this year. Do engage and let us know how it goes. We'll see you in the next Wikipedia video. Bye for now.